What's up, you guys? Go Pony here today with the 2016 Lexus IS300. Let's check it out. So the Lexus IS has attempted to draw me in every year, and for a while actually, I had laid a deposit down to buy one of them at one point. But so today, courtesy of Bobby Ray Hall Lexus in Mechanicsburg, PA, I was going to go for a drive in a new 2016 IS300 F Sport, which was wearing my favorite exterior and interior colors with the ultra white on the outside and the Rioja Red on the inside. So to me, this car was stunning. But to start for 2016, the IS started at a price of $37,325 and will come with 3 engine choices, including the first ever IS Turbo with 241 horsepower, which comes standard on the IS200T. Then there's the IS300, which is the one we had today, which would be rocking a 3.5 liter V6, making 255 horsepower. And lastly, the IS350, which puts down 306 horsepower. But one of my favorite numbers for a car is the 0 to 60 time. So according to Lexus, the IS200T will hit 60 in 6.9 seconds, the IS300 will do it in 6.1, and the IS350 can hit it in 5.6. And regardless of engine choice, the power will be sent to either the rear wheels or all wheels via an 8-speed or a 6-speed automatic transmission. And this 6-speed automatic is reserved for the IS300 only. But now, let's drive. What's up, you guys? Gold Pony here today in the 2016 Lexus IS300. Awesome. I can already tell you right off the bat, before I even go anywhere, these seats are some of the most comfortable seats I've sat in a while. Love it. Alright, so this one I'm driving today does have 255 horsepower. And first impressions, there is visibility clear all around, and the steering wheel is so smooth. Feels good. Take this thing for a little spin. This is the IS300 all-wheel drive, so this thing's gonna do great in the snow, things like that. Steering is definitely pretty sensitive, and I love that. But also another thing, you guys, right now I have it in normal mode. There is also an eco mode and a sport mode. So for right now, let's put it in sport mode because I always like to have a little more fun when I can. So also the exhaust in sport mode sounds so much better than a normal mode. Listen to this. Another cool thing, you guys, and I'll show you this in a second, but when I'm driving, the gauges will actually change depending on what mode you put it in. So if I put it in eco mode, it's going to give me like a black kind of surrounding around the gauges, but when I put it in sport mode, it's going to be a white surrounding. So that's kind of cool. All right, right now I'm about to test the turning radius on this thing because this is going to be a sharp little U-ing I'm going to do. And whoa. All right, mission successful. Turning radius is fine, don't worry about that. All right, so now I'm gonna put it in manual mode. I'm gonna do a little paddle shift in here because I wanna see how quickly the paddle shifters react to when I actually hit it, because there's so many paddle shifters out there that have a little delay to them, and even the slightest delay bothers me so much. But anyways, here we go. All right, so there's a slight delay, but it's not that bad. The paddle shifters are definitely nice here, and I like how they did not shift for me either. So when I put it into manual mode, I was able to actually control when I was shifting, so that is definitely a good thing. But I will say another thing, you guys, this ride is really smooth. Like, I am really enjoying this. I haven't driven in this smooth of a ride in a long time. All right, you guys, I'm gonna do a quick little pull here. I wanna see how quickly this thing can get up to speed. And it brakes good too. All right, here we go. Wow, that's pretty good. And I'll tell you another thing I really like about hitting the gas when you're in sport mode. It will take the RPM just about up to the red line. It just took it up to like 6,500 RPM, and that's pretty nice because most cars will not come anywhere close to that. So that is pretty freaking cool. When you want to get up to speed, at least, like when you're merging onto a highway or something like that, put it in sport mode, you're gonna have absolutely no issues at all. Very freaking nice. I love that. What I just didn't realize, you guys, I actually put the heated steering wheel on that whole time. That's why I was getting so hot. This is gonna be great for the winter time, but right now when it's like 80 degrees out, heated steering wheel, not so good. But I didn't have to put it on. I didn't mean to.
Sorry.
Alright, but now on to the exterior, which is based on Lexus's El Finesse design philosophy. Up front there's LED daytime running lights, which are found in what looks like the Nike swoosh to me. And between the lighting, the S-Sport I had added the aggressive black mesh grille along with air intakes that replaced where the fog lights would have been located otherwise. And those air intakes up front assist in the cooling of the engine and brakes. Then on the side, the F-Sport package adds the F-Sport badging, of course, along with the 18-inch split spoke wheel design, which is derived from the Lexus LFA supercar. Then lastly, around back, the taillights taper down and flow right into the side skirts to make for a very smooth transition. But by far what impressed me the most was the interior on this one. And a lot of that may be due in part to the car being equipped with the F-Sport package, but for a little over $3,000, I'd say it's worth it because besides the exterior changes I just went over, the F-Sport package is also going to add supercar instrumentation, which again was inspired by the LFA, F-Sport suspension tuning, an adaptive variable suspension with sport driving mode, silver performance interior trim, aluminum pedals, and a perforated leather steering wheel and shift knob. And this steering wheel was tilt and telescoping and did telescope out pretty far, allowing for a more comfortable driving position. But then the S-Sport package also adds a black headliner and some of the most comfortable seats that I've ever sat in. And these seats are bolstered so much more aggressively due to the F-Sport package and will come heated and ventilated in the front as well. But then checking out the backseat, rear legroom comes in at 36.9 inches, which was enough for 6 foot tall me to slide in there. And continuing onto the trunk, there's going to be 10.8 cubic feet of cargo space, which is definitely enough to fit a couple of sets of clubs. But now let me go back up to the front because there's a lot of fun tech on the IS as well, like the backup camera that comes with the F-Sport package. Then on the car I had today, there's also the navigation package, which goes for around $1,500, and I'll add awesome features like the remote touch, which is the mouse-like controller located next to the shifter, and this allowed me to be able to scroll through the Lexus Inform app suite, which is also added via the navigation package. And so if you're into tech, you're gonna love this part. Not only was the display an extremely high resolution one, but through the app suite I could also check fuel consumption, get updated instantly on traffic accidents so I knew which roads to avoid, check Facebook, check sports scores, or even stocks as well. And of course then there was Bluetooth as well, and I'm only mentioning this because the Bluetooth setup from Lexus is excellent, because a lot of times when you call somebody you can clearly tell they got you on Bluetooth, because sometimes it's hard to hear each other, but with this one it's actually clear. But with all these awesome interior features, it's almost easy to overlook some of the others, like the power moonroof, the touch-based climate controls, or the keyless entry with push-button start. The interior on the IS is just done so right, including its safety as well actually. First there's the class-leading 10 standard airbag system, along with smart stop technology, tire pressure monitoring system, 4-wheel ventilated disc brakes, brake assist, electronic brake force distribution, an anti-lock braking system, HID headlights along with LED taillights, vehicle dynamics integrated management, which is designed to prevent a skid before it occurs. But then there's also optional safety features like rain sensing windshield wipers, a blind spot monitor with rear cross traffic alert, and intuitive parking assist. But overall, the interior fit and finish is by far what impressed me the most on the new IS. And if I could choose only one package, it'd be the F-Sport, because between those perfectly bolstered seats in Rioja Red and so many styling cues based off of the LFA, the car I had today had my name written all over it. The only thing I asked from Lexus at this point is to add an optional 6-speed manual transmission to the mix. But other than that, the 2016 IS is truly an amazing car, and I'm so happy that I got the chance to check this one out. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like the video and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Stay gold.